Dear students, today we are going to discuss the next topic, that is distance and displacement. Dear students, distance and displacement is a very important topic in physics. So today we will discuss these topics in details. So first of all, distance is also known as the distance traveled. So how can we define the distance? Dear students, the length of the actual path traveled by an object during its motion is known as the distance traveled. We will explain with the help of an example. Suppose a person starts from point A and the person travels some distance and moves up to point B, and suppose that the length of this path is 5 meters. So this is the value of the distance travelled. This is the value that is given by the length, the total length which is travelled by the object actually. After that, some important points are there about the distance travelled. Distance travelled is a scalar quantity, means it has only magnitude, no direction. So as you know that the scalar quantities can have only positive and zero values, they can't have negative values. So we can say that it have only positive and zero value. Distance can have only positive and negative value, it cannot have negative values. Dear students, distance travelled we can measure with the help of a device known as the odometer. The device which is fitted in the dashboard of the vehicles is known as odometer. We can use this device for the measuring of the distance travelled. What is the SI unit of distance? We can measure the distance travelled in meters. So SI unit of distance travelled is meter. In daily routine life we are using the bigger unit of distance travelled, that is the kilometer. Okay, and after that we can have some smaller unit also in CGS system. That unit is the centimeter. So these are the some unit of the distance travelled. Now after that we are having the next topic, that is the displacement. What is displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and the final position. We will explain with the help of an example. Suppose that a person starts from point C and it travels to point D, and after that the person moves to the point E. Now you can say that if the value of this is 4 meter, then CD, and the value of ED is the 3 meter, then what is the initial and final position? The point C is known as the initial position from where the object will start. That point is known as the initial point, or you can say initial position. And what about E? E is the final position of the object at which the object will stop its motion. So this is the initial position and this is the final position. Now as the definition of the displacement is, it is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Then what will be the value of this distance? This is the known as the displacement. This is the shortest distance between initial and the final position, and we can say that this is the displacement. Dear students, keep in mind, whenever you are finding the displacement, just take initial position and final position and measure the shortest distance between them. That is a straight line path, and that is known as the displacement. So what about the important points of displacement? Displacement is a vector quantity, as it has both magnitude as well as direction. So dear students, as you know that the vector quantities can have zero positive and negative value. In the same way, the displacement can have zero positive and negative values. And what about the SI unit of displacement? As displacement is also the shortest distance, so the unit will remain same as in case of distance travelled. The SI unit is meter. Dear students, now we are going to discuss a difference between distance and displacement. The distance is a scalar quantity, and whereas the displacement is a vector quantity. As it is a scalar quantity, it can have only positive and zero values, and displacement can have zero positive and negative values. One major important point between distance and displacement, we will discuss this with the help of an example. The value of distance travelled can never be smaller than the displacement. It may be equal. That is a special case. We will discuss about that. So question wise, how can you say that the value of displacement is smaller than the distance travelled, or in other words you can say the value of distance traveled is always greater than the displacement except one case. So as we have discussed, suppose that in the previous example we have discussed the person is moving from point C to D, and after that the person moves to point E. As the distance from C to D is 4 meter and from D to E it is 3 meter. Then from this point, this example we can find what is the value of distance traveled, as according to the definition of the distance traveled, it is the length of the actual path from where you will actually travel, that is the value of the distance traveled. Then the value of the distance traveled will be CD plus DE. This is the actual path from where the person is moving or object is moving, that is 4 meter, and we can find at 3 meter the value of the distance traveled will be 7 meter. Then according to the definition of displacement, what is the value of displacement? As the definition of displacement is there, it is the shortest distance between initial position and final position. Then we can draw a straight line meeting at C and D. So how we can find this? As we know that it is a right angle triangle, so from there we can find, according to the Pythagoras theorem, this is the hypotenuse and we can find the value of CE. This is the displacement and we can find the value of this is square of CD plus square of ED and whole under root. So what will be the value? As we know that the CD is 4 meter, this will become the square of 4, and ED is the 3 meter, this is the square of 3, and we can find this, and you can find now 16 plus 9, that is 25, and the value will become 5. The value of EC will be 5 meter. Now you can check clearly, the distance traveled is 7 meter and this placement is the 5 meter. This is the case in which we can show that the value of the distance traveled is greater than the displacement. Only one special case is there. In that case, the value of distance traveled and displacement will be equal. That is special case. And what is that state? When object will move along a straight line path. This is the special case in which the value of displacement and distance traveled will be same. As the person will move from A to B, and suppose that this value is the 5 kilometer, the displacement in this case, this is the initial position and this is the final position. So the value of the displacement will be 5 kilometer and the value of the distance traveled will again 5 kilometer. So this is the only case when the distance traveled and displacement will be equal. That is the when the object will move along a straight line path.